Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mario and in this channel we'll be talking about mostly makeup. Thank you very much for your subscribes and your likes and everything. Finally we're there! Now you can go into youtube.com/MarioWinks and you'll find me. I have received your messages. I always read your messages on Instagram, in YouTube, and you have asked me how to do the cutting crease in the eye. So because of that, I decided to create this look with the cutting crease. Also, you have told me that some of you have children and you would like me to do a tutorial in which you can include your children with makeup, have fun, blah blah. And because of Easter, I decided to create this bunny look that I think that is really easy to do. I mean, besides the eyeshadows, and if you're playing with makeup with your children, then you can just focus in this part over here, and the eyeshadows, whenever you are in your private time, maybe you can practice and play with makeup. Or if your children, they are so patient to do that, or they are into it, which is amazing, then you can practice with them as well. With no further ado, let's get started. I have my face clean and moisturized already, and with serum and with some protectors, so all of that is already done. Okay guys, so first things first, I'm going to show you what are we going to use. Primer, foundation, concealer, primer for the eyelid, the NikkieTutorials Palette. This, my first free palette, yay! This SUVA Beauty Primaries palette, a UV light, a marker, mascara, white eyeliner, pencil eyeliner, and setting spray. For tools, we're going to use a setting powder brush, a brush for contour and blush, blending brushes, an eyebrow brush, a plain brush, and a tiny brush for details, and a beauty blender. So let's get started. Step number 1, the primer. The primer that I'm using today is this MAC Cosmetics Prep Plus Prime Natural Radiance Base Lumiere. Once you have primer, your face is going to look smooth and even, and your makeup will adhere properly to your face for hours longer. Step number 2. For the next step and for the first time ever in the life, I'm going to start with the eyes, and I'm starting with the primer. In this case, I'm going to use this Stila primer. For the look, I'm going to use pretty much the Sample Beauty palette. So the first color that I'm going to use is this pink called Bon Bon. The next color that I'm going to use is this one called Jojo. The next color that I'm going to use is this one called Prince. For the next step, I'm going to use Mickey. I know that this looks crazy, but believe me, this is going to make sense. For the next step, I'm going to use this one that is called Scamp. Scamp. Now is the moment that we were waiting for. That is cutting the crease. I think that cutting the crease is one of the most popular trends that are now in internet and in Instagram and TikTok and everywhere. To be honest, I never did it before until yesterday, I think, and I loved it as well. To do so, I'm going to use this concealer by Jeffree Star, and the shade is C11 because it's my favorite and you know it. And this brush that is a Morphe M224, which is the plain one. Okay, now that we have the crease cut, we are going to use this shade over here called Silver Lining. Just with the finger, we're going to put it on the shadow, and then we're just going to tap over the lid, and that is going to bring us the bling bling that we are looking for. Remember to have your hands always clean before touching your face or touching your makeup tools. So what we are going to do is just to blend this part over here, maybe like just up to here. We just blend it to make it smoother. So now it's time for the marker. I'm going to use this Stila marker because, as you could see in my first video and second, I think, I didn't really like the marker, but I realized that it's because the brand doesn't suit me. So I changed for this Stila marker and I like it a lot. We are going to draw a line here, and then from the middle to the, in this case in the other way around, to the beginning of the eye, we are going to create this shape like a triangle. For the next step, I'm going to use this SUVA Beauty UV Primaries palette. The reason why I'm using this, I mean, this is not necessary for the look. In this case, I'm using this because this particular eyeshadows or palette, or I don't know how to call it, paint, when you put it on your face and then you have the UV light over your face, then it reflects. It's awesome. But if you don't have them and you don't want to spend 30 quid just for the look, you can use the same eyeshadow palette. In this palette, it comes with a little tiny this tiny friend here. This palette, to activate it, you have to apply a little bit of water in it, and then you just move it around, and then with that, it's like aqua color kind of thing, and then you just apply it in your eyes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple of lines here, maybe 3 lines I guess of red, and then maybe in between some yellow. I don't know. The thing is to have fun. So now we have the eye almost done. We have all of these details. What I'm going to do is the eyebrow, lashes, and we are done with the first eye. Okay, so for the eyebrows, I'm going to use this lip liner, yes, a lip liner by Jeffree Star, and the shade is Dominatrix. For the next step is mascara, and I'm going to use this Urban Decay black mascara that the name is Perversion. Remember that you have to apply the mascara from the bottom to the top. Well guys, this is one eye all complete. I'm going to do the other one off camera and I'll be right back. Now I can see why YouTubers always wear fake eyelashes, because I have like really long eyelashes, and honestly in the monitor they don't look like big, like they get lost in the makeup thing. But I don't know, maybe next time I'll wear fake eyelashes. What we're going to do is just apply foundation in this part over here, trying to avoid the eye area. For that, I'm going to use this foundation by Urban Decay, and the shade is 30 CP. Foundation is a liquid, powder, cream, serum, water-based, etc. product that you apply on your face to create a uniform color all over it, trying to cover, I don't know, maybe blemishes, correct your skin tone, blur imperfections, overall to smooth and even the canvas for your makeup look. Yay! Oh, my hair! For the next step, we're going to use the setting powder. In this case, I'm going to use this by Jeffree Star, and the shade is Translucent. The next step is to create the fantasy of the bunny. For that, I'm going to use this concealer by Jeffree Star. The shade is C11, and I'm going to conceal my upper lip. So now with the lip liner, we're going to draw one line over here, then an A over here, and then we are going to do 2 lines over here and 2 lines over here. With the eyeliner, with the pencil one, we are going to draw a line over here and then going down to create this fantasy of like a nose of a rabbit. Good. And now we're going to use the same color that we used before, this one over here that is called Jojo, to put it on the nose. It's time to get rid of this lip as well. For that, I'm going to use this concealer by Jeffree Star, and the shade is C17, which is a little bit darker than the top one, which was C11, and the objective is that I want this to pop a little bit like further, and this I want it behind. With the marker, we are going to create the teeth. So just one line in the middle, 2 lines over here, put them together, and that's it. For the next step, we're going to use the white eyeliner. In this case, I'm using the NYX White Liquid Liner, and we are going to use it to fill up the gaps in the teeth and to put some shine in the nose as well. We are going to put some blush in this part over here. Well, not necessarily blush. I'm going to use this Blend and Snap shade over here by the NikkieTutorials Palette. This to pink is bright pink, so it's going to pop everything in the face. Tap, 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 tap. With the eyeliner in pencil form, we're going to do 3 dots in each cheek, just to make it look like if it was, you know, like the mustache, or I don't know how to call it. I mean, in people it's mustache, in animals, I don't know. I'm going to give a little bit of highlight in this part of my nose, just because why not? And for that, I'm going to use this shade over here called Martini. Maybe a little bit of contour, I don't know. Finally, a little bit of setting spray. In this case, I'm going to use this Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Spray Long Lasting Setting Spray. And this is it. I hope that you like this look. As you could see, we tried different palettes this time. We tried the Sample Beauty palette, which turns out that is amazing. I mean, look at the pigmentation of the eyeshadows, look at the reflection, is absolutely amazing. Also, we tried the SUVA Beauty palette. They have been there in a while in the market. I haven't had the opportunity to buy them, but they are awesome. I mean, look at this. This is really, really cool. I think that maybe I will create a look with the UV lights so we can see how far we can go with it. This has been really, really fun. I really enjoyed this look. I don't know, probably is the one that I have enjoyed the most. Well guys, this is it for today's video. I hope that you like it. Don't forget to subscribe, to like this video, and to share it with your friends. And I'll see you next week. Bye guys. Bye.